From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
First offering misses the mark. 3 straight gold gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive gold gloves.
And here it comes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Julio.
Base is empty with 2 away. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit, 1 for 2. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, 22 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. And that one is lifted in the air. Tavares settles under it. And that is that. Nobody left. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap back up the middle. On to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
The third baseman, number 6.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Hit hard. That gets through. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second here, no outs. There goes the runner. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's Alex Verdugo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pickoff move to first. Mendoza dives back in safely.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go. In the air out towards right center. Laureano settles under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 4.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers 1.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire be saying and welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Justice Sheffield.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
So 2 down. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot up there.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good eye, huh? Hey, stay hot now.
2 outs. On the ground to the left. Sosa. Out number 3. End of a half inning.
All right,
Here's a speed threat at his first time. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Marco Mendoza. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
And a base hit into right.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up. Way to square that thing up, man.
The center fielder.
Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Sheffield checks the runner. Mendoza back on a dive.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that is a big first out. So up next, Cam Collier. He's 0 for 1.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time.
And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Back in Minnesota, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Miguel Andujar. On a line, base hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First time up was a pop out. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Twins 2. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's 2 down. So first and second with one man gone. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Mendoza.
Lined into right. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now.
The center field.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Simeon Woods Richardson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next pitch is outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game and you expect to see this type of
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A 2-run homer, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all.
There's Byron Buxton. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
Woods Richardson back to work. Ball 1 there. Puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Verdugo.
Oh, and 2 now. Runner on the go. Bouncer to Hoskins. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The right fielder, number 13.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the...
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That one lifted to left. Gonzalez calls it in, 2 away. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cam Collier.
So digging in, Cam Collier.
It's your pitch, right here.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Pablo Aliendo getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Aliendo.
Kicks and deals. Grounder might be 2. Mendoza. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins nothing. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Mendoza.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Alex Verdugo up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2.
Like you can. Here you go, baby.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Rodriguez drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the
Now
corners.
batting, the third baseman, Cam.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier.
Runner, runner, runner.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins nothing. Now the left fielder, Yariel Gonzalez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Jorge Alcala gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right side, hard hit. To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
from one Twins way and just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Joe Ryan. What's the scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Makes the catch, inning over. Go down quiet. Here's Byron Buxton.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Owen Miller.
So up next for Minnesota, Edmundo Sosa. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Out to short, Mendoza. Throw to first, great stretch, and they got him.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward.
2 on with 1 out. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering is fouled back. First and third, 1 down. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Smash to the left side. Mendoza jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even.
And next for Minnesota, Owen Miller. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. 2 out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Edmundo Sosa, the next Twin up to hit.
Edmundo Sosa.
Man on second, 2 down. Hit weakly on the ground. Mendoza whips it to first on the run. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 2-run game. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To the plate, save. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Bottom of the inning, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
The first baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Rodriguez back to work. Bounced out to short. Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So up next, Marco Mendoza.
Number 6.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Mendoza.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pitch misses there, ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. This to center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And first offering is fouled off. Duran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins salvage the finale of this 3-game series. And this one ends with a final score. John Shambi.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the third out of the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Ground ball up the middle. Mendoza gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Colson Montgomery. Digs in now, doubled his first time up. The other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Mason Alwer.
So digging in, Marco Mendoza. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Hard hit left side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
In plenty of time to first, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Isaac Paredes now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ripped to short. Zips it across, and there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Great swing right there.
And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. Bottles the transfer. No throw. Runner at second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Kirby back to work. On the ground, Mendoza. Fires to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kaden Smith in Jigba.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Rays, Heston Kjerstad. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and they trail it here 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Jose Siri, 1 for 2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the run, sends it over to first, and now 2 gone.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first base.
Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza, 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Like 10, come on. Here we go. No one better. One time right here.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you could tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W. The team can go in the clubhouse and celebrate this victory.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the... Next to hit, Marco Mendoza. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Check swing, he held up. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the
bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. On the ground, out to short. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches. A career batting average over .325. He's a former American League MVP. The 0-1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Rodriguez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive, and there's 2 away.
The batter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
Swing and a slow roller. Mendoza goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 down.
Now batting.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Let's go right here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Nice hit right there.
Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Move to second. Mendoza back in on a dive. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. That's out number 2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Wander Franco. He's already homered in this game.
Hey, knock it down, make the play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs on no hits.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what a manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch. So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Taj Bradley. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Anderson runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
0-1 now. That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. Anderson flying around third. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. 0-1 now. Runner takes off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Isaac Paredes now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Roll to short. Could be 2. Mendoza to second. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back. Digging in, Marco Mendoza. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Ball 1, no strikes.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance.
Now batting Wander Franco. He popped out his first time.
Franco.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Let her rip right here.
That one is upstairs.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Rodriguez out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for Seattle, Alex Verdugo.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 2. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. This guy with light tower power.
Mendoza.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third, and he held up. The 1-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Low pulls it down, and that'll do it. 2 outs, bases loaded. Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. And now the lefty on the ground to the left. Mendoza. They take the force out. What a play to end the inning.
Well, a really nice 3-game home series.